Hello, Otterbein residents, family, and friends. Kendra with you. First of all, Happy New Year. I don't know about all of you, but I was pretty excited to ring in 2021, low-key style, of course. But after the year of 2020, I think it was time to move forward. And with that being said, what better way to kick off the year with the vaccination for COVID-19, and that it has finally arrived here to Otterbein, Lebanon, and of course to many other individuals across the state and the country, which is very, very exciting news and hopeful news. So I'm reaching out to you today. This is directed towards our independent living residents living in the courts and our patio homes. I've received many calls, which I'm happy about because it tells me and shows me that you all are very anxious to receive this vaccine and to, again, get us through this pandemic and back to the spirit of Otterbein that we knew pre-COVID. First and foremost, what I want to say, please over the next couple days, before I say anything else, check your campus mail. I am going to have very detailed information in a letter, very much more so than I'm sharing with you on this video. Otherwise, this video would be very, very long. So please check your campus mail for details. To give you some information, some general information, I want to share that the independent living court and patio homes, your first clinic date will be Wednesday, January 20th. We are partnering with Walgreens. It is the Pfizer vaccine, and this will be the first date for those residents living in our courts to receive the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. So again, very exciting. What I want you to know is that on that day, we will be starting at approximately 9 a.m. Your court will have a designated time. Now, what that means is there will be various courts that will be lumped together that will have the same time, and that is just so we keep it flowing and we don't have any downtime because we want to move residents through this as quick as possible. So if you need transportation, that will be available. Again, those details will be coming. If you want to drive yourself up, that's fine as well. Once you receive your time, though, I do ask that you do not arrive too early because, again, we don't want you waiting too long. Now, speaking of waiting, you may have some wait time, but I anticipate that it will be very, very short. I will have several team members on hand to help direct you, check you in, and make sure you know where you're going to receive your vaccine and then where you go for your monitoring period. Because please know, once you receive the shot, you will be asked to stay and be monitored by a nurse for 15 minutes so we can monitor any side effects you may be having. I want you to know that to date, we have vaccinated already over 500 residents and partners, myself included, and we started with of course, our healthcare residents and our assisted living residents and direct care providers that take care of our residents each and every day. And as of today, no one has had a serious side effect from their first dose. So again, for those of you living in the courts, your first dose will be Wednesday, January 20th. More information will be coming through campus mail, again, such as your time, should you need transportation, the exact location, etc. What I am going to do here in just a bit is I'm going to walk you what the process will look like once you come up to the Life Enrichment Center. Actually, you're going to be entering through the gallery, and I will walk you through kind of as you move through check-in, receiving your shot, and where you will go to be monitored. As a reminder, the vaccine is given in 2 separate doses. So if you receive your first dose on January the 20th, please know you must be available 21 days later when Walgreens is back on campus to give you your second dose. And this date is February the 10th. It will also be a Wednesday. So again, your first dose, if you receive it January 20th, you must receive the second dose on February the 10th. What I also want to make you aware of, if by some chance you do want this vaccine and you are not available this coming Wednesday, January 20th, that you can still receive the first dose on February 10th, again, when Walgreens is here for the second clinic. You then must just be available to receive your second dose on Wednesday, March the 3rd. So I know that's a lot of dates I've just thrown at you. Just remember, you have to receive 2 doses and they have to be 21 days apart. If you miss January 20th for the first, you can get the first on February 10th. So again, very, very exciting times. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself, or you can also reach out to Sue Susskind, our Director of Independent Living, or Sandy Bolanek, your independent living social worker. So again, exciting times. I hope to see many, if not all of you, on Wednesday, the 20th. We anticipate vaccinating over 400 residents that live out in our independent living courts and patio homes. So very, very exciting. And again, check your campus mail. As promised, I want to walk you through what January 20th will look like when you come to receive your vaccine. If you can't tell, I'm now standing in the gallery right outside the Starry Night Theater. So specifically for those of you who will be driving yourself up to the gallery, you will need to enter through these doors. The doors, again, right outside the Starry Night Theater, where a partner will be on hand to direct you and tell you where to go next. Once you've entered through the Starry Night Theater doors, again, you will be directed to the seating area in the Great Wave Cafe. As I mentioned previously, you may have a slight wait time, but once you are called, someone will make sure you get checked in, your consent form is completed correctly, and we also will need to take your temperature. But again, partners will be on hand to direct you when and how to do that. We do need to make sure that everyone maintains social distance and that please don't forget to come with your mask. After waiting in the Great Wave Cafe, again, you will be directed to one of 3 tables. They will be by courts and alphabetized, and you will be directed to one of 3 to check in. And those 3 tables will be in the Great Wave Cafe, here in Cribbage Cove, and the table right outside the Great Wave Cafe. Once you're all checked in, you will move then to the Wilson room where we will have chairs available, again, socially distanced. Again, a little more wait period, but not long at all, before you head into the Jones room to actually receive your vaccination. We do not at this point in time know how many Walgreens pharmacists will be on campus that day, but we anticipate 5 or 6. So again, we anticipate to move residents through very quickly. So now we've made our way to the Jones room, and the Jones room is where you actually will receive your shot and your shot of hope, right? So this is where the Walgreens pharmacists will be located. They will be socially distant, and you will bring your consent form in here, receive your shot, and then exit through the far door onto the walking track. So you've just received your first dose of the vaccine in the Jones room, and now you've made your way to the walking track. Once you arrive at the walking track, you will see that chairs will be socially distanced for you to wait for, again, 15 minutes to be monitored by a nurse for any side effects you may have from the vaccine. Once your 15 minutes is up and you're feeling good, and I anticipate you all will, then you will be free to exit and get ready for dose number 2 in 21 days. Finally, now I'm actually standing outside the Independent Living Marketing Office. This, once you are finished with your monitoring period, this is where you will exit. Whether you have driven yourself or we provided transportation from the Otterbein vehicle, you will need to walk to your car or the bus will pick you up at this door. So again, just to wrap up, please remember certain areas will be blocked off. We're trying to keep one line, one stream, one direction for everyone to go. And there will be many partners on hand on the 20th to, again, help with direction, answer any questions you might have, and just be available as needed. So again, what an exciting day we're looking forward to, and I can't wait to see you all on January 20th.